So being able to create an interesting video for myself. So I have to ask myself, is this video really something that I would want to listen to? Is this video really something that, you know, I would want to, what do you call this? Keep on coming back to. So I tried with my other videos and it's not really working out great because I find myself drafting, I know, scrolling through shorts most of the time. And, I don't even understand why I make this sort of like a confession or of some sort. Like I am creating these videos as sort of a, what do you call this? A confession. And I just keep on talking about myself and all of that stuff. But I have to ask myself, is that really something that I would want to listen to? Is the message that I am talking about right now really something that I would want to listen to? And well, I just barely finished the previous video and I listened to it and I thought that it sounded decent. It sounded okay, but the problem is that there's not really a lot of stuff that I could use there. There's not really a lot of things that I said, that I can practically use. Not a lot of advice for myself that I could use. It just goes to show that, I couldn't really use my own advice. And if I couldn't use my own advice, then that advice mustn't have been so great, right? And so I guess that I should take a new angle from this. I don't think that I should talk more about myself because I don't think that, you know, that is what myself would want to hear. Listening to myself isn't what is going to lead to a breakthrough, right? So I believe that we should change the angle to our approach and instead just try to provide something that the future me could use. And so that would also involve, you know, me trying to give advice to the future me and keeping track in my mind, you know, you gotta keep you gotta keep track in mind the mental framework that you are working with right now. So you are working with a mental framework, and so you've got to focus on that and try to take advantage of that. Wait, so it's definitely much more difficult than you know it sounds because I am trying to what I am doing here is I'm trying to give advice to my future self, and I'm stuck in the present. So I have to imagine that I am stuck here in the present. I know I am stuck here in the past right now while I am giving an advice to someone from the future. And so I have to work on my visualization for that. And which is what I am going to be talking about right now. And we are going to be talking about that exact visualization. So I need to master the idea that I am talking towards my future self. So, and if I were to, send a message to my future self, on this, video. What I would like to say is that, you know, how's life like there? So, how are you doing? Are you having fun in there? Is the future fun? Have you figured things out? And, you know, what's the future like? So, you know, are you working in there, or are you, what are exactly, what exactly are you doing there in the future? And, you know, since you are from the future, I wouldn't be able to give you advice because, well, honestly, your past version isn't really doing that well as well. But I mean, shouldn't it be the other way around, that the the future self, you know, give an advice to the past self, but that is not what is going on. So instead, it would seem like I would have to look at my future self as someone who is incompetent, you know, someone who isn't capable, someone who needs support. And so I guess that that is what I'll be here for. So the past will nag on the future. So I will be nagging my future self what to do. And so, you know, I don't know whatever it is that you are doing, but I believe that, you know, you aren't doing well. Maybe you're not really, you know, enjoying much. Maybe, you're burdened with whatever it is that you are thinking. So maybe you are burdened with whatever it is that, you know, is on your mind right now. I'm sure that what's on your mind right now, if you haven't figured it out yet, I figure that what's on your mind would probably be about, you know, money or career, fortune, and, of course, your partner in life. So you would want to have a partner by then. And so I guess I should try communicating with the me 10 years from now, or should it be 5 years from now? So I should communicate to myself 5 years from now. But what good will that do? What good will communicating to my future self 5 years from now bring? And so I don't really know, but well, this is a message for you. This is a time capsule. So I am here right now, you know, trying things out. Your past version is trying things out, right? He is figuring out a way on how to, well, I know it's corny, but he's trying to figure out a way to succeed through conversations because he believes that it is through conversations that, we get anything done, anything gets processed. It is through conversation. And, you know, he's maybe unorganized for now, but I am hoping that if we just keep on doing what we're doing right now, eventually we're going to get there. Eventually we are going to figure it out, and eventually, things are going to start to look up. But for now, you aren't able to you aren't able to, get yourself out of the gutter. You can't get yourself out of the situation that you're in. And I feel that, wait, the me right now doesn't really matter. So It's not me that matters. It is you that matters, the listener. Your experience with this video is what is important. And so I don't really know what other words I can use in order to help the listener, you. I don't know whatever it is that I need to say in order to improve your situation. And I just figured that anything that I say right now, you know, it's just the same thing that other people say. The only thing different is that I am the person saying it. Yeah. So another important thing I would say is that, this is it. This is the best that we can do. And the thing that we hope to do is just simply to try and improve the, to try and improve, the 10-minute videos or how long it is or how long the video has been going on. We just try to improve those. And how it's going right now is a testament that we're far from there. And yeah, it's not, we're not even close. So I guess that's the best that we can do for now. And let's try again in the next video.